Good morning. Determiner. Determiner is a word used before a noun to indicate which things or people we are talking about. The words a, the, my, this, some, many, etc. are called determiners. For example, he is a good boy. The boy you met is my friend. This novel is very interesting. I have some information about the accident. There were many people at the station. Now, kinds of determiner. Predeterminers, articles, demonstratives, possessives, ordinals, cardinals or numerals, quantifiers, distributives, interrogatives. All these are determiners. So, first predeterminers. For example, all of, half of, both, double, twice, quite, rather, such, what, etc. Articles a and the, demonstratives this, these, that, those, possessives my, or, your, his, her, its, their, ordinals first, second, next, last, etc. Cardinals or numerals 1, 2, 3, 10, 100, 1000, etc. Quantifiers much, some, no, any, many, enough, several, lot of, plenty of, little, few, all, both, another, etc. Distributives each, every, either, neither, and interrogatives what, which, whose, and what, which, whose, etc. Now predeterminers. Predeterminers are the words which occur before a determiner to limit the meaning of a noun. For example, all the boys joined the race. Here we have put the before we have put all before the. Means predeterminers are determiners which we put before a determiner. So here the is a determiner, before that we have put all. So all the boys joined the race. Next you will get the information here. Again the information, before the information we have put all. Likewise he drank half of the milk. She stayed there all of the time. Both the boys were present. I paid double the sum for this bed. He gets twice the pay that I get, etc. We can we can master this predeterminers by solving more and more examples. Next is articles. The article system in English consists of the definite article the and the indefinite article a or an. We can think of nouns in a specific or general way. When we refer to particular people or things or something that has already been mentioned or can be understood, we use the definite article the. When we refer to singular nouns for the first time or refer to things in a general way, we use the indefinite article a or an. The definite article the. We can use the definite article the before any common noun. For example, he threw the ball into the river. Here we have put the before ball. Ball is a common noun. The boys were present. The boys were not in the class. So here we have put the before class. And the above example we have put the before ball and the river also, because a river can be any river. So a common noun is something which is common to all. We use the indefinite article to refer to specific persons or things. I want to meet the principal in the school. Here particular principal we have used the before any particular principle. So it's the use of definite article. Likewise, the tourist cross the river in a boat. Third point is the definite article is used to refer to the things that are only one in the world. For example, the moon and the stars were shining in the sky, the sun sets in the west, the earth revolves around the sun. We use the definite article with the words such as school, university, prison when they are referring to a particular building. For example, they will visit the school on Monday, or I met him in the university. Likewise, point number fifth, the definite article may be used with the countable nouns that are used in the singular to refer to things more general. Listen again, the definite article may be used with the countable nouns that are used in the singular to refer to things more general. For example, if you break the law, you will be punished. Likewise, he played the violin for half an hour. Point number 6, the definite article is used to refer to the parts of the body. For example, smoking is harmful for the lungs. He caught him by the neck. There was an injury in the right eye. Point number 7, the definite article is used with time expressions. I met her in the evening. She came here in the morning. Point number 8, we use the definite article before something that has already been mentioned. It is very important. I met a man at the station. The man belonged to Tamil Nadu. Point number 9, the definite article is used before a noun that is followed by a relative clause or prepositional phrase. For example, the man I met at the station belonged to Haryana. He put the sweater on the table. Point number 10, the definite article is used to refer to familiar things which used regularly. She looked at the ceiling. Suddenly the lights went off. Point number 11, the definite article is used before before dates or periods of time. We met on the 15th of October, or it is a popular music of the 1950s. 12. Point number 12, the definite article is generally used before a noun which is followed by of. This led to the destruction of the whole village, or the burning of houses rendered people homeless. Point 13, the definite article is used before the names of seas, rivers, desert, museums. For example, the ship crossed the Pacific Ocean. Delhi stands on the bank of the Yamuna. The Sahara is a famous desert. They came across the Himalayas, not Himalaya. Range of Himalayas. When there is range of Himalayas, then we have to put the, not for a single Himalaya. Point number 14, the definite article is used before the names of large public buildings. They visited the Taj Mahal. They went to the town hall. Point number 15, the definite article is used before the superlative adjectives. He is the best boy in the class, or she is the most beautiful girl in the school. Point 16, a definite article is used before adjectives such as rich, poor, deaf, dumb, blind, to use them as nouns. The rich and the poor went to the fair. Or we should help the blind. Point number 17, we use the definite article before the nations of a country or continent. For example, the Indians are very religious, or some of the Europeans live here. Point number 18, we use the definite article before the names of trains and ships. The Rajdhani Express is the very first train, or the Queen Elizabeth is a famous ship. Now indefinite article, that is a or an. The indefinite article a or an are used when we talk about people in a general or indefinite way. The article e is used before the words which begin with consonant sound, and an is used before the words beginning with the vowel sounds. However, some words start with a vowel letter but begin with a consonant sound. So we use the article a before these words. He is a European. This is a unique idea. There is a one parent family. He is teaching at a university. We use an before words which begin with a vowel sound. The girl bought an orange, or he is an Indian, or he had an umbrella in his hand. Some words begin with silent, so we use an before them. He is an honest man, or he is an heir to the throne, or I met him an hour ago. We use a or an before singular countable nouns. Kolkata is a big city, or the dog is an animal. Next point, we use a or an before the names of occupations and professions. For example, his father is an engineer, or he is a pilot. When we use a before little and a few, there is a change in the meaning of these words. A few is used with plural countable nouns and a little with countable nouns. Listen again, very important. We use When we use a before little and few, there is a change in the meaning of these words. A few is used with plural countable nouns and a little with countable nouns. Few means not many, while a few means not many, while a few means a small number. Little means not much, while a little means some. For example, few people visit this temple now. Next, I know a few students of this school, or there is little water in the bucket, or there is a little milk in the bottle. We use a or an before an adjective in a noun phrase. For example, she is a good girl, or she told me an interesting story. When we use an with abbreviations beginning with the following letters, for example, A, E, F, H, I, H, M, and O, R, S, X, they should have vowel sounds. For example, his father is an MP, he is an NRI, or she got an X-ray done. When we use the indefinite article before certain nouns considered as a single unit, we use the indefinite article before certain nouns considered as a single unit. For example, she bought a knife and fork. The old lady had a cup and saucer in her hand. Now next is demonstratives, these, that, those. Demonstrative determiners are used to talk about persons or things that have already been mentioned. These and these refer to things that are near and can be seen. That and those are used to refer to the things that are a distance but can be seen. We lived in this house for 4 years. An example, she bought these books, or those boys are very mischievous, or I like this school, or I met her this week. These and that are used for singular nouns, and these and those for plural nouns. For example, can you lift that box? Or would you like to buy those books? Or these books have done their work, or I have already met that man. Now possessive. My, our, your, his, her, its, their. The possessives are used to show possession. He is my uncle, our neighbor is a rich man, or your daughter is beautiful. What is her age? What is his name? Do you know its value? Their houses is very big. Next is ordinals, first, second, next, last, etc. The ordinals show what position something has in a series. It shows order. He is the first boy who has joined this school, or I shall meet him the next week, or he is the last man to help you. Cardinals 1, 2, 3, 4, likewise. Cardinals are ordinary numbers like 1, 2, 3. They show how many of something there are. For example, there were only 10 boys in the class, or she lived for 80 years, or he has two daughters. Next, I met three young men at the station, or he balanced himself on one foot. Now quantifiers: much, some, several, a lot of, both, all, etc. The quantifiers refers to the quantity, not quality. The quantifiers refer to the quantity of things or amount of something. See some examples. There were some people at the airport. They had enough guests already. Next, plenty of people would like to have your job. Next example, all children enjoy the show. Next, they did not make much progress, or there was little water in the jug, or there is no milk in the bottle, or it has made any difference to me, or there is enough powder in the can, or he drank a lot of water, etc. Now distributives: each, every, either, and neither. Distributives Distributive determiners refer to single member of a group. Each is used when we talk about the member of a group individually. Each is used when we talk about members of a group individually. And every when we make a general statement. And listen again, each is used when we talk about the members of a group individually. And every when we make a general statement, both are followed by a singular countable noun. He met each guest. The minister visited every flood affected area. I agree with every word he says, or each request will be considered. Either is used to talk about two things but usually indicate that one of the two is involved. For example, either of the two girls should come here. Neither is the negative of either. Neither member came to attend the meeting. Either can also mean people stood. Either can also mean, for example, people stood in either side, means both sides of the road, or neither is followed by a singular noun. Neither boy stand and neither boy said anything. Neither answer is correct. Interrogatives. Next 11th point is interrogatives. Interrogatives are what, which, whose, etc. The interrogatives determiners are used for asking questions. For example, what subjects are you studying?